Hey, it's Mercy here from Dal Riata. Today I'm going to talk about the Tower of Doom event that started, and this is one of those events that you get rewards. Everybody's work combines to get rewards for everybody, so it's a really nice guild event. Tower of Doom's really good, in that everything everybody does counts towards getting the guild stronger in this event. So the strategy we use is that every floor everybody goes up for the first 10 floors, you clear every room. So in every room you'll find some sort of scroll, and those scrolls add stats to everybody's troops in the guild. So even a player who only goes 2 or 3 floors up, they still end up helping everybody else. And that becomes really important after about level 10, when sigils get a bit tight and the fights get quite hard. So the better players in the guild who are going to go further, they're helped by the less strong players in the guild. So it's kind of one of those ones that's just great for everybody to get involved, because you end up helping everybody get rewards in the end. So I really like Tower of Doom. I think it's a really nice guild event. The most collaborative one of them all, really, and we generally do really well on this one. So if everybody does as many floors as they can, clearing all the rooms, getting as many dooms as they can up to level 10, then what we do, the strategy after that is we send somebody scouting ahead. The idea is that they clear all the rooms and write down what all the scrolls are in them, because it's the same for all of us. And what they're looking for is they're looking for the unlock scrolls, the fireball scrolls and the heroism scrolls. And there's another type of scroll, I can't remember what it is. Somebody else will be able to remind me. But what they're doing is making it fast for everybody else to get through, so they can collect dooms just by going straight to the room with the unlock scroll, then going straight to the doom, and only spending 2 sigils on getting a floor. So that means everybody sort of races up the dooms, so that becomes more important as the event progresses through the week. So we do that on Discord. We tell each other what's in the Tower of Doom. So get on Discord, and that'll give you a good idea. So I wanted to use this video also to show you a team, and the team I'm using it's not the best team for this at all. This is a brown event, so you can use absolutely any brown mana team you want, but this is just a good opportunity to show you a really cool team. So I want to show you that team now. So let's go show it off in this Doom fight. So the team is basically a Doomskull team. So it starts with Mountain Crusher, then you have Glaceon, King Bloodhammer, and Moira Gregheart, and all of these troops. Sorry, Mountain Crusher, of course, explodes brown gems and creates a dust storm. Glaceon turns yellow gems into blue, which is kind of handy, and you'll hopefully get to see why that's kind of handy. But importantly, it turns red gems into Doomskulls, so that's fantastic. King Bloodhammer turns blue gems into Doomskulls and does a bit of extra damage, and Moira Gregheart turns green into Doomskulls and does it damage as well. So the most important thing about these guys are that they don't share the same mana colours except for brown. So we've got purple, red and blue, so they don't cover each other. There are other Doomskull converters you can use, and the good ones are ones that, or skull converters, and the good ones are ones that transform the coloured gems like Glaceon does. So Keeper of Souls is a really good one, because you get to choose any mana colour to convert. So that would be, if you didn't have Glaceon or any one of these 3, that would be one to choose, so long as they don't cover each other's mana. And then there are other ones as well, and there's more coming out all the time. So you can create create this kind of team with any of those other cards, so long as they don't have clashing mana colours. Now I've used what I do with this team is I create brown gems as fast as I can to get Mountain Crusher up and then charge everything, because what I like doing is I like triggering them all one after the other and sort of wiping out the enemy team in a couple of rounds. So my aim is to get everybody charged fast, so I do that by charging Mountain Crusher and then looping Mountain Crusher a couple of times. And so I am choosing a brown banner just to get Mountain Crusher some colours, but I guess I could be really clever and go away and find a banner that was, you know, brown, purple, minus green or something, if one exists, I don't know. But I guess I should go and do that, but I haven't. I like using Sentinel, especially in an event, because Sentinel has Rock Solid, which protects Mountain Crusher, and you're going to be matching lots of brown gems, so you're going to be regenerating that barrier repeatedly, so you're going to be protecting Mountain Crusher, so you have a bit of time to charge up Mountain Crusher. And also I like Sentinel, especially in events. I like it better than Titan, although most people say Titan's better. I like Sentinel because Sentinel has a trait which has 25% barrier to a random ally at the beginning of each round, so you end up getting lots of barriers, and it's really super cool. So that's my plan. I think with this event I'm going to keep this team for quite a while before having to chuck in some mythics, because that doomed, I've forgotten what it's called now, but the other doomed hammer that you get in this event will do the kind of the work of Mountain Crusher once you get it up high enough level with the scrolls that you find. So let's go and take on this Doom of Nature and see how it goes. Now there are different ways you can play this team, and you're probably not going to be impressed by the way I play it, but let's have a go. I assure you it is actually a pretty good team. Taking a bit to load there. Okay, what do we got? Some exploding from all the potions that we bought. Okay, so the aim of the game is to get Mountain Crusher up. I've got not much excitement on the board, so let's just take some barriers. You can see my barriers up on the first one. I could take skulls here and kill the tree dude over there, and actually I think I will. So Mountain Crusher's up here, so I could fire Mountain Crusher and or take some. So there's two ways we could go here, and I think in a normal fight I would take a 3 match of these scrolls and then take the hit on my barrier of the enemy matching the scrolls. So we would end up killing one of their troops, and they would end up just taking the barrier from Mountain Crusher, and that's a fair trade. However, I really want to show you what this team can do, so I'm going to controversially ignore those skulls, and I'm going to blow them up so that we can charge all our guys. I really want to show you what this team can do when it's really, really cranking. So we would have been better to go the other way, of course, but let's have a look now. So we've got all our skull converters all charged up, and what we're looking for is we're looking for 4 matches. We're looking for 4 matches of the colours that they convert. Now we haven't got any. Green's probably the best thing we can do, which would make 2-3 matches. But that's not what I'm trying to show you. So again, we're not going to do the best move. The best move, of course, would probably be to take those 3 matches, because if you did that with Moira, she also does through 33 damage to another enemy, and that would pretty much end the fight. So we would have if we'd taken those other 2 moves, we would have ended the fight. So we're not going to do that again. So controversially, I'm going to do something else, because I really want to show you this team. Oh, we've got so few skulls around; it's just driving me crazy. So again, we've got no matches on there. Take that to charge up. So we're looking for alignment of 4 matches, and we haven't got it. So we could do something else here, though. So what we could do is so Glaceon, the second troop, turns yellow into blue. So we could fire Glaceon and get the 4 match of blues down the middle. And what that would do is that would get a whole bunch of other skulls on the board. They wouldn't explode, but we still get an extra go. So we keep our turn. So that's a really good thing to do. And that's why I'm saying the Doomskull converters that convert other colours are really useful. So now we've got lots of stuff to convert, and we've got alignment with blue. So blue is what we're after, because King Bloodhammer, we've got down in this bottom left corner, we've got lots of alignment with blue. If I fire King Bloodhammer, then we're going to get lots of Doomskulls to fire, and we're going to get an extra turn. So watch this. This is great. Boom. And this is what this team can really do, cut through much higher level teams. And we've got a 4 match down the bottom. That's the end of the fight. So we could have ended that fight ages ago, but I really wanted to show you how this team, when it triggers, it just triggers like something else. So I might do one more fight. So just to hopefully we see it faster. So let's just do another fight. Yeah, sorry to waste your time. You can skip forward. I've got some other stuff to talk about. Let's just see how this fight goes. So again, the strategy is fire up now. First, fire up now, pressure. Shoot them a few times. We need to get everybody going. We've got 2 of them up now, but we've got lots of alignments, lots of brown alignments. So here we go. So we've got all our cards, all our weapons, all our troops fired up. We've got alignment with blue, so we're going to fire King Bloodhammer. Blue now gives us an extra turn. So let's look. We've got alignment with something else. We've got alignment with not blue, not red, not green. So the question is, do we take skulls? Let's do it the other way around there. So let's go the slow way. So let's take those skulls. And here we are. We're hoping again. We're hoping for that alignment with red, blue, or green, and there isn't. So we're just going to. We're really reluctant to do that actually. Let's just see if yellows to blues helps us at all, and it doesn't. So. So this is kind of the slow approach, slow burn for this team. We've only got 1 guy left, so we don't need a 4 alignment now. So let's choose Moira and just get those greens up the top. And actually put them before we even used the skulls. So that was using the team in a different way. So that was kind of, I call that my slow burn with that team. So it does, when you fire each of them sort of individually and not in a chain, it does kind of whittle your team, your enemy team down. You don't have to build it up and use them all at once, but I tell you, it's an awful lot more fun. So that's a great team, and that's my Guild Wars Brown Day team. I think it's just fantastic. So that's it for, if you watched this video for the team, that's all I'm going to talk about the team. I'm going to go on now and talk a little bit about the event maybe. Actually, I might go back and talk about the weapon. If you don't want to carry on watching, I think then now's the time to probably stop. I'm just going to rattle on for another minute or so. So listen if you want to. Stop now if you just watched this video for the team. So let's go back to. Let's go back into the tower event. Let's look at the rewards. So this is what I was talking about when I was talking about the guild rewards. So there's multiple stages to this. You can see we've only been playing for like 2 hours. The event, the reset was only like 2 hours ago, so we're not very far up, and I haven't even collected them yet. But we'll get. I reckon this week we're going to get up to stage 12. We often get to stage 11 halfway through stage 12 and these sort of things, but we're getting pretty close to the point where we're going to be hitting stage 12 every time. So let's just collect these while we're here. You can see how much great, look at this, all this great treasure. So we're getting the Dooms of Stone, that's great if you're new. The Vault Key's completely awesome. Gem Keys, gems, some gold. You get this stuff just for being in the guild. You don't actually have to even participate in it. But in the Tower of Doom event, even if you participate a little bit, you help everybody. So because you generate bonuses to their troops. So even the smallest, the lowest level member of the guild will help me fighting later on. So this is really cool to do. The shop. So let's just talk about the shop briefly. So the first tier is pretty cheap. It's 30. Second tier is 70. They get more expensive. Tier 3 is 150. Tier 4's 250, and these are gems I'm talking about, and Tier 5's 350. I had lots of gems available, so I've gone right up to Tier 5 because I really wanted those Stoneforge scrolls. And those Stoneforge scrolls are the thing that when you get your doomed weapon, they get your doomed weapon up. So I'm going to quickly go out and we're going to have a look at this weapon. So if we go to weapons, where's that doomed weapon? There it is, the doomed sledge. It's a sledgehammer. There we go. I knew it was some kind of hammer. So it does heavy splash damage, which is increased by the level, which is great. Stuns all the brown enemies, cleanses all the brown allies, which is great in this team because you've got all brown allies, and therefore you don't have to have your Medal of Orpheus, and then you explode 4 gems. So it's a bit of a lighter mountain crusher, but much heavier damage, which is really super cool and will go really well with this Doomskull team that I've been showing you. Now you use those scrolls that I talked about buying just before, and you use those to level up your weapon, and you get 1 scroll for every floor that you go up. So that's the kind of the weird thing in this event. The Doom Sledge would be incredibly handy to have in the event, but you don't really get it till the end of the event. Oh, you don't get it level it up till the end of the event. So that's kind of really strange. So it's a bit of a trick to make you spend money on getting scrolls, but then you earn the scrolls. It's kind of bizarre. I don't really like that part of the game. But just like Mountain Crusher, it creates a dust storm, does a little bit of damage. This one does splash damage to a random enemy, which is neither here nor there. But it also takes drains mana from brown enemies, which is also kind of cool. So this is actually going to be quite a good weapon, I think, but it particularly is a good weapon for this event. So that's why I'll level it up in a second, and probably start using it. Actually, I won't do that really. I won't replace Mountain Crusher until I want that create a dust storm ability on it. So I need 45 more. I need 45 scrolls. So actually, I'm not going to be able to use this for quite a while. Anyway, there you go. Let me just grab my gold. Once again, do this as often as you can. So I've said this tip in another video, but every time you see your gold, always collect it and try and come back. And if it's something you can do regularly during the day, that's great, because every time you get your tributes, you get some gems. Now the gold is kind of fixed. You get a fixed amount in a 24-hour period, so that's good. But it does. You only have to log in once within that 24-hour period to get your gold. If you log in later towards the end of the period, you don't have to log in beforehand. But your gems you do. So you can. So for instance, let's just say I logged in 10 times during the day in different hours. I'd get and got 7 each time. I would get 70 gems. So it's a good way to get gems actually. And up as you see up the top there with my medals. I don't know whether it's a good or bad strategy at the moment, but I've gone for the 3 medals of the seasons, and we just finished a world event that the medals that we had at the end of that transferred into medals of seasons, and medals of seasons gives you +4 to life, armor, and attack. So I'm just testing that out for the moment. I quite like those medals. So there we go. That's enough for this video, I think. Given you plenty of information, given you that team. Give it a go. There are lots of different variations about it, and do please put those in comments or get on our Discord channel. All these videos have got links on our Discord channel, and you can make comments there too, giving different options to that. And like I said, there's a whole bunch of cards that convert gems into Doomskulls and other skulls. So you can play around with it and see what works for you, but give it a go. Okay, good luck, and let's all get together on this tower, eh?